Before this video starts, I would like to say that we bleep names, places, etc. to protect others and ourselves. Anything in the video that might seem rude to one another is purely as a joke, and everyone in the squad is comfortable with this. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. So, today's topic is how we met each other. So, we're all gonna go around.
I agree.
And we're gonna say how we met Jerry and our very first impressions, or how we remember, or how we think we met Jerry, and our very first impressions of him.
Can we? Why do I go first?
Because Jerry, you weren't here last time. You weren't here last time.
Yeah, don't put alphabetically on names.
And then Mate would go next, because Mate also wasn't here last time. We're gonna start with Mate. When was what was your earliest remember of meeting Jerry? So we're just talking about Jerry,
Gators,
right? You're gonna go first.
Gators.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Still like,
Shut up,
I still see him sometimes.
Wait, what do you mean you still see him?
Well, close by, like, he lives. I live near. So like, apparently we've seen him like around our neighborhood, which is kind of sketchy, but like, he's a cool guy, so it's okay.
Who?
Which we can't. Okay, if you're not a gator, bro, you have to be a gator, like a
Gotta
real
be a gator, bro.
A gator from what? Summer
capital
League?
G gator.
Let's be a gator.
I'll start then. So I think the first time I met Jerry was back when I was moving up to AG1, and then it was like me, right? And I was fast enough to be on the A relay. I think for like the 11-12-year-olds, it was like Mate, Jerry, and
You
me.
used to be slower than me.
Yeah, and then I remember Jerry because I was just like, damn, this guy's like hella young, and you were really loud too. You were so immature, Jerry. You would be like jumping around behind the deck, and I'm like, is this really our backstroker for the relay? Like, come on.
But then I hit the water with that dump truck, and then he just had no regrets.
Right. Oh, Ellie.
Oh?
Ellie, since you actually came here last, I'm gonna put you on the spot on this.
Can I do? Actually, I'd rather do a second impression. Let me plug my headphones in really quick.
I'm not very memorable. Why would you remember this?
Okay, so I joined, and I had like one friend, and then I moved up to the groups. It was not. I moved up to the higher
group. Your only friend.
And I was like, well, shoot. I have friends who are girls, and then is mean to me, and I'm kind of scared of him. And then there's these younger Jerry, and then there's these younger kids who are like, they're okay. Then there's Ryan, Awooga.
Awooga.
What?
Yeah. So basically, Kyle probably talked to me the most, but Jerry is just like one of the guys.
Okay, I'm gonna pick three.
Jerry's so
One
feisty.
second. I'll be right back.
Maija, Brooke, and Carter. We'll decide which one to do a first impression on. Let's do Carter first. Actually,
I'll do Carter. I'll go first. Okay, so all I know about Carter is that he has the good stuff in his profile picture. When I first saw that, I was super confused. I'm still super confused. I have no clue what that means. But I just remember you guys just saying like there's this, because like there was like, you know, everybody I knew, and then there was just Carter. I was super confused as to who this man was. But then, you know, Ryan, it was Ryan's friend, you know, a friend of Ryan's.
It's Kyle's. He's Kyle, by the way.
Oh,
I've never met
first.
Carter in real life.
Oh, wait, hold on, what?
I introduced Carter to the squad.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm just high then.
Fun
Just
fact:
a little
we've
bit.
never met in real life.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Wait, Carter, what school do you go to? I have been grossly misinformed. So apparently I got Carter's anime origin story wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, I just thought it was weird because he was a senior, but you know, Ryan's also a senior, so that's okay.
We're the Boomer
And
Squad.
there was this one call where like some people had their camera on, and I saw Carter for the first time. I just thought that he looked old. Like, no offense, but
That's
like
supposed
old.
to mean.
Not like mature, not like granny, but like, you know, mature.
Thanks, Jerry, for
Because, like,
clarifying.
The rest of us just do not look mature.
Jerry,
Wow,
you're
okay.
probably the only one that doesn't look like mature.
Okay, hold on. Hold up, bro. Have you looked in a mirror recently?
Says you,
Yeah,
Jerry.
Yeah, it says you, Jerry. Come on. So basically, how I met Carter was me and Kyle were doing our classic 1v1s on Destiny 2
I think I have the
during
video.
quarantine. Yeah, he might have a video of that,
Yeah.
honestly. And like, so we were just like, we were gaming, right? Kyle was, clapping me because that's what he always does. No, but it was a little more even during that time because you were still learning the game.
Yeah.
But then yeah, he's like, oh yeah, like my friend Carter, he plays Destiny too. He's gonna join us, and then so he did, and then Kyle's like, oh, I gotta go for a bit, and so I just hung out on call with Carter for a little bit, and yeah, here we are now.
Wow, that's touching.
Yeah, I think when I met Carter joined, and I remember seeing him with, I don't know, Carter, were you with the guys with a bunch from practices with? It was like you. I remember.
Yes, but actually, I don't know if I'd seen you.
But then I think that when I started getting connected to more with you, the good stuff story came up, and I just remember like this man is.
Hold on, how did you hear about that?
What
How
is
did you hear?
Told me because I was in a car ride with her, carpool with her, and she told me, she was like, "Yo, did you hear Carter's good stuff story?" I was like, "Let me hear about it, please."
Does this mean we get to hear about it?
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
talking some more. I mean,
We
Okay.
have heard about it
I'll
so many
explain.
times,
Yeah,
but
we
Carter
have.
must do it
yes,
for Jerry.
Content.
Okay, I'll explain it here. So, I'm just starting out in the group.
Good stuff.
Practicing at,
Good stuff.
right? So,
Right.
I'm in practice.
Yo, shut up.
Kind of,
Okay.
some more context, we had been talking about doing some sort of, like, group bonding trip, right? Down to, we were going to do a bonfire, and we were going to bring, like, all kinds of food and stuff. So, me, who, I like fire. I may or may not be a, absolute pyro, but yes, I do
Carter
like fire.
confirmed pyromaniac.
I mean, all guys do, though. It's okay.
So, and like no fire is set without like s'mores, right? People had recommended s'mores, so I was like, all right, I like s'mores, but I only like the graham cracker, right? Not really a fan of like warm chocolate, warm melty chocolate. So I was
Yo,
like, I'll
what?
bring the good stuff, right? I'll bring the graham crackers. And for some reason, people had interpreted that as like, weed
Drugs.
for some reason.
Other
And
drugs.
I'm walking out of practice, right? Talking to our coach, who is still our coach, and she's just like, oh yeah, Carter's gonna bring the good stuff, and looks at me, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I was gonna bring graham crackers because we were gonna make s'mores and everything. It was really really awkward, and when I went home, I was like, oh no, like I'm new to this group, and he automatically thinks I am like some shady person. So it naturally cleared itself up. But yeah, it was an interesting social exchange.
All right, let's go with Maya. Okay, I'll just give my first impression of Maya. So I met Maya 4 years ago, I think. Yeah, 4 years ago or something like that. She was really annoying. I mean, she is still annoying. Okay, but okay, I remember this one short kid, but I saw her during like one of the clinics. Mate knows what I'm talking about.
Yo.
You got kicked. You were yelled at my about that. But no, yeah. So I saw Maya after like one of the practices. She was with, and she had like a journal in her hand. I moved to right. I go to where I met Maya, and just Maya over here, just like one of the loudest people. Coach will always be like, Maya, calm yourself, or just like quiet down. You and okay, you very loud. That's my first impression.
I haven't really like met Maya in person, but the only thing I can say is like you thought I was like a sophomore, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Young Ryan.
Even though I'm a boomer senior.
Well, no, because when I like first saw you, you seemed
Yeah, I know.
If you had a mustache, things would be
Oh,
different.
true.
I had a mask
True.
on. How would you see that? Or
Oh.
Dryland. Yeah.
You know, guys with
True.
mustaches, they don't take any shit, okay? They do what they have to do to let the world know they have a mustache. I was gonna say I had preconceptions about her, but she's like, I don't know, super nice and just like really understanding. I don't know. At first I was like, oh, she likes potatoes, which is like a 2010s thing. I don't agree with that particularly. But then it like was fine. She's like a very nice person and she's not a cringe freshman. She's like a good freshman.
Yeah,
This is
Maya's
incredible.
such a cool freshman, actually.
I can confirm.
Brooke,
Guys,
you want to finish
Brooke's
Yeah,
Myers?
yeah.
Yeah.
I will finish Maya. So Maya is the closest to my age in this group, and so actually no, wait.
Me.
Are you
Yeah,
all
I was saying
sophomores?
Jerry and Maya.
What?
Jerry and Maya, they're the closest to my age in this group. And so when I first like met Maya or like got to know her, that was over the Minecraft server, and the best way to put it is that Maya just radiates vibes. Like you can, for me at least, we get along very well on a very vibing level. And I think quite a few people know this. We will just throw potatoes at each other for a solid 5 minutes and be perfectly fine. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Yeah, it's a great
Oh
idea.
man. Okay, there's this weird thing when I first met her where I thought I'd met her before. Like there's just intense deja vu. Like I knew this person,
That's pretty
but
creepy.
it was really creepy. Yeah, no, because like I met her at did I meet her at
Yeah,
it was like
that-
a program where like you're new to high school and you join this program, even though Brooke was in the middle school, so I don't know why she
'cause
did it.
No. They had to ask current to like join
Oh, you
so that they would be
volunteered?
like, yeah.
It's just a welcome to my pity party. Okay, well,
No.
yeah, and I just thought she was super weird, kind of like Maya. No offense, but like we were playing a Kahoot, and she was under the table with her friend, and all of their usernames was their name backwards, and I just thought there was no point in that, and it was really weird. But
What was your username, Jerry?
I think
Taco
it
Bell
was
free
Man
Wi-Fi.
is so
Taco Bell
blunt.
Wi-Fi.
He doesn't
No, it was
hold
Taco Bell
back.
free Wi-Fi. Get it right.
Oh yeah. Which was like normal, you know. Like, why would you put your name backwards? Like, I think it's like Irukubu or something. Like, it's really weird.
All
Yeah.
right then.
And then I was on with her, which was like this camping thing for like a week, not a week, a week.
Fun times.
Yeah, and then I
Ooh.
got to know her there, and then I caught feelings, and then like shortly after that, her friend kind of ambushed us at her birthday party, and you know, now we're dating.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ryan,
So, where do I start?
back in
I
eighth
guess
grade.
it all goes back to swimming, I guess, with us. So basically, we were on the same swim team with a lot of the people in this call right now, and yeah, I'll be honest, I really didn't know who you were back then, but you know, yeah. Oh my god, I'm
Awkward
doing
as fuck,
so
bro.
well on this.
Awkward
This is
silence.
Good start.
This is
Oh,
This is not it, bro. Go back and take some
storytelling.
English.
All
Phone.
right, no, shut up, Jerry. Okay, so basically, when we actually started talking, it was at this like meet in like spring or something. So I like had gone home, and then Ellie had gotten my number from one of our friends,
Oh my god.
and she just like texted me a couple days after the meet, and then like we texted for like how long was it? Like 3 straight months, longer, right?
You were so dry. I had to like train you how to text well.
Yeah, I was very dry. Because I didn't text anybody at that point. Like I was
Okay.
like, all right, phone, YouTube, gaming. That's it. Let's see. Yeah. So like we just like texted back and forth for a long time, and then eventually, God, I cannot vocabulary right now. And
As
then we
Okay, so,
started
like,
dating
say.
after like
No,
a while.
when did you start liking her? Like,
Come on.
During when we were texting, I don't know.
oh, when she
After,
sent you
like,
that
4
amount, you
months.
could just imagine. Okay.
Sometime during that 4 months, yeah. I don't exactly remember when. It was a long text chain too. So.
I was gonna like tell him, and I was gonna be like, "Oh, I think I like you," and I would be like super surprised, but he was like, "No, I know," and then he didn't say that he liked me back. He was just like, "I
Until, like, the
know," and I was
next
like,
day.
"Okay."
That's
Right,
kind of
Ryan,
Ryan
I did
though,
the
We
next
were
right?
day.
hanging
No,
like
no,
that,
no,
bro.
wait, Ellie. Kyle did the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
I think
Okay.
I
This
met.
guy.
I don't remember quite well how I met Ellie. I just remember I talked to her a lot. I don't know why. Just a cool person to talk to. She kind of like gets mad at me though for like, or she looks like she's mad at me for like no reason at all. I just don't know
Yeah,
why.
the
But I think
vibes.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
talked to you and I think we didn't really like talk that much. We just talked a lot, or just more than
In person.
Yeah, more than you and Ryan talked. I think I talked to you more than you and Ryan
Yeah.
talked, but that's about it. And then
Just
Ryan
hanging out
and
with
when
the
you and
boys.
Ryan started talking together, me and Machi were just like, "Come on, Ryan,
This
come
is
on,
our moment.
this is your
Come on.
chance."
Yeah, I don't talk to boys I like.
So you don't talk to
They
Ryan
just
right
they're
now?
just there.
Like, what?
No,
Oh,
no, I don't talk to him. I just
Oh.
look at him.
I mean, can confirm. We don't text until night most days.
Ryan.
All right. Yeah.
I didn't realize Ryan was like 2 years older than me until I known him for like a year.
Bro, I'm
Because this
old.
man
Node.
has like the same
Node.
mental level as all of us.
That's a fat lie, but okay.
he
A
has more.
fat lie. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Okay, I'll say I'm like not that far above in like.
You are the same as us.
like,
You are the
intellect,
same as us.
Jerry, you're
but
just
yeah.
lower than all of us.
Hold on.
No, he's
Whoa.
the highest of IQ. What do you mean?
No, he
Yeah.
has the
Jerry
highest of
Jerry is both
IQ.
the highest and the lowest at the
Yeah.
same time.
No. No. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I also had a question for Ryan about Ryan. Is
What?
it?
Okay, that does not
Jerry.
matter because guess what? I've still finished the class with an A.
I'm just,
Oh my god, Ellie, what the f was that?
Jerry, the means, as long as the ends is like a B plus or higher, the means do not matter.
that's true. But when you first told me you got a D on your pre-calculus, I almost cried. Like,
Why did
for
you cry?
It was just
Or me, I
so
guess.
sad.
Bro, I told you, I'm so bad at math. Like, I just can't do math.
My first impression of Jerry was, no, not Jerry, Ryan.
Me?
I thought Ryan was my age. Like I literally thought I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
man is a
Exactly.
it was a sixth grader like me, because I don't think
Yeah.
I
Not
think
gonna lie, I thought I was the same age as you guys too for a long time.
I
And
thought
then, like about a year later, I'm like, they're all younger than me. This is not good.
well, okay, Ryan. I think I was.
I'll just put I didn't know on my defense.
I moved
I didn't
to
know.
I moved
Wait a
to
second.
AG1.
Wait.
I moved to AG1 with, and then you came along. I don't know how you.
Oh my god!
I know. I forgot.
Oh,
about
I was
that.
Buried
not on the
memory.
club before. I just kind of like transferred.
Yeah, you transferred, so I don't think like
Yeah.
we didn't like connect that much. But then we were like, I think okay. I thought you were young, so I kind of like made this like young kid group kind of thing, and then we
Yeah.
were like, Ryan is like 2 years older than all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
so okay, let me clarify here. The original boys is Jerry, Mate, Kyle, and me.
Wasn't there one more guy?
I'm like 2 years older than all of you guys.
I'm still standing.
All right,
Yeah,
Carter
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
want to talk
yeah.
about it. He's tuning us out. It's okay.
All right,
Sorry.
so we'll move on
Okay,
to
hold on.
Mate then. If
What
Mate
is that?
has,
I got
Why?
something about
This has
Monte,
been the
bro.
most like
I am
chaotic
allowed
thing.
to talk about Ryan. I get to talk about Ryan. Excuse
Oh,
me.
we already talked about Ryan.
Duck hair. That's all.
Okay,
Okay.
Duck hair.
all right.
It's
Who wants
better
to start
now.
with Mate?
Why?
Because
though?
Mate,
Why?
because you're
I'll go, I
official.
guess.
You're
You really
just the
said why?
Why?
because why
Alright,
not?
so like all of the boys, we met at swim club back when it was still relevant.
Excuse me, what did you say? Say it again.
We're dissing your team, Jerry.
Hey, it's okay, I did it too.
You better not consider it your
Yeah,
team.
I was about to say if you. Okay, no, but yeah, that's beside the point for right now. But yeah, like
For right
we
now.
were all
I'll have
just
to
like
cut
hanging
that
out.
out,
Like
too.
Mate was a pretty chill guy, very
Whoa.
tall. way
Oh,
taller than any of us.
No, just you, bro. Just you.
You too.
You too, Jerry.
Don't forget, like you were tiny back then too.
Not as tiny as you, bro. 5
That's
foot
true,
one.
but you weren't much taller, okay? You act like you were always like
I was
like
like
6
5'6".
foot. Yeah, that's okay. You know, I won't argue right
No, I
now.
remember Monte getting really tall after I didn't see him for a while, but I
That's
don't remember
true,
him being super
actually.
tall as a kid.
I don't know.
We always kind of knew
Oh yeah,
Monte
no.
was
And
going
the
to
one
grow
other,
really tall.
the one other fun story I have from Latte is I still have that scar on my arm.
Oh, hey, I have a matching one now. Don't worry.
Yes,
You
sir.
imagine
So,
That
yeah.
was
one?
wicked, bro. If I put out the
Brooke, these are
katana
like the
and shit.
boys' tattoos. Ryan and I talked about
so,
this
so
today.
Yeah.
basically,
We need to get one next time we come over. Have Monte
in the-
break our
oh,
arms.
God, dude,
That's
that
weird.
hurt.
Ew.
Ew.
Dude,
No, because
what are you
Monte.
talking about, bro?
Okay.
Because okay, here this was my first impression. So I remember Monte. If you called him
I'll
mate,
tell the story
right? If you
later.
called him mate, he would get super
Ah,
pissed, right?
yeah, I
Like
remember.
you remember Monte when Coach said mate, like good day mate, and you got
I-
like so mad at us, and we were just like. But if you call Monte mate, like he
Mean.
kind of doesn't care, but at the same time he does care. But he's just like it's less.
If it's in type
I
form,
keep my anger in now.
Well, before it was like pure outrage, and you didn't cut your nails, my guy.
He didn't cut his nails. He just waited for them to chip and like become serrated.
Yeah,
A gunshot,
slap.
bro. It's a
it's
gunshot.
like it's like a gunshot. That's somebody doing like a towel whip. So Monte was
It's
trying
Monte
to
doing
towel
a
whip
towel
me.
whip.
So I like grab the towel, and then Monte just like takes like 2 nails and just like scratches my like right arm, and I still have a scar from it. And like he broke skin, like a little bit, not like down to like bone.
Enough for it to still be there right now.
Yeah, enough for it to still be here today.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Kyle thought that he could get away from this, but he can't.
Yeah.
Well, I met
Continue.
Kyle on.
Oh my god, the amount of times you said that today.
Kyle was
What?
just sort of there, and yeah, we started this whole thing where we tried to ship Jerry with like 3 different people at the same time.
Fuck her ass.
Oh my god.
And so yeah, that's how we became friends right there.
Was I the one that started that? Was I just like
I think so.
Yes.
like casually
Yeah,
just
you
like,
were.
hey, Jerry's flirting with over here.
And
I
then
think
also,
something-
and
No,
you-
no. Originally we all had our people. Okay, it was.
I didn't have someone.
I was flirting
Yeah,
with.
Kyle
Natalie
Yeah, because
and
you were the
Brendan.
one that did it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm just the master big brain.
Asexual power moves by Kyle.
What do you mean?
The hierarchy asserted.
Hey,
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Better
Kyle.
watch out,
So
Maija.
there's on the swim team. There's always a
Huh?
hierarchy. Okay, the coach can't always control what's going on in there. So there's the one hierarchy. It's like the guys who think they're cool, and they're like just like mean and kind of just like don't talk to people.
They're
and
annoying
who's
know
one of those
themselves.
people?
No, and then there's the next group down.
Down?
which is there's a leader in every individual group, and then Kyle was the leader of your individual group,
Yeah.
and so you guys were the next level. So you weren't like the you didn't think you were like cool, and you didn't think you were like above talking to people,
Yeah.
but
Well, no.
you guys were like a group, and Kyle pulled the strings when it came to shipping people, and
Kyle was the one who expanded our.
Yeah.
Kyle was loud, bro. Kyle. I
I'm
remember
still
Kyle
loud.
being.
Oh, we're all.
Yeah, still loud. But that's what I remember of Kyle. Like my dad was like, bro, this
Brian's
man never
loud?
shut up.
Hey,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
After Jerry says you.
Yeah, we gotta out Kyle because he said
Yeah.
that to Maija.
What?
Yeah, exactly. As the leader, you were the one that talked to everyone, and so everyone was
Yeah.
like kind of friends with you, which is like good because then
Wait.
you got the contacts.
I
But
thought you said like that was like a bad thing that I talked to everyone and I like became friendly with them.
No.
I'm like,
No,
wait,
no,
that's a
you were
bad
like-
thing.
Wait, should I go now or should I go last?
You should go
Up to you.
now. Get it over with.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think my first impressions like of Kyle was at first I was like this person is kind of scary and also the almost exact opposite of me.
Huh.
But at the same time, I just thought Kyle hated me for the first like 2 years of us knowing each other.
You, Kyle. I met you through the sport of swimming.
Not a sport.
Yeah, it's not a sport.
Okay. I met you through the sport of swimming.
The
Part
sport.
of why I think we are as good of friends as we are is because, we have this sport to talk about and to kind of, bond over. Then, I feel like those kind of friendships will last a while. They'll hopefully last forever.
That's
So,
deep, Carter. That's deep.
Well, yeah,
That's beautiful.
Aw.
yeah.
Quack.